From an insane celebration that was totally illegal to another that almost sparked the Third World War, these are the banned celebrations in football. Wait until the end to find out how a top Portuguese player's celebration nearly landed him in prison. But this guy right here literally got banned from football for life. See, back in 2013, Giorgos Katidis and Athens were going up against Viria, and little did they know, this game was about to go down in history. Because coming into the final minutes with the game tied up 1-1, both teams were desperately making a push. But when Athens got the ball for one final possession, now that's just insane! Because Giorgos celebrated his goal with a salute that nearly sparked a Third World War. Giorgos' Nazi salute made Greece's Football Federation realize they couldn't take this situation lightly, so they immediately slapped Giorgos with a ban. So if you're gonna pull up a special salute, I think it's best you look it up before match day. But as controversial as this was, it's nothing compared to Richarlison, whose goal celebration got him into big trouble. See, back when he was at Everton, Richarlison was smug. The dude was scoring goals and became a key part of the team. And after scoring the winner against Chelsea, he became so pumped that instead of celebrating like normal ballers, he literally set the stadium on fire. Trust me, this was one badass move, but unfortunately for this guy, the English FA just wasn't in on it, and that's when they had him on the ropes. Richarlison was charged with breaching FA Rule E3, banned for one match, and fined £25,000. But if you think that's crazy, wait until you find out how a football player's celebration got him one of the largest fines in football history. See, back in 1999, Robbie Fowler was Liverpool's most lethal striker, and he became so unstoppable, his fans literally nicknamed him God. Cause when he had the ball, he was almighty and powerful. It seemed there was nothing he couldn't do. So I don't blame other teams for being scared of him. But what he did during a game against Everton cost him a shitload of money. Coming into a match against Everton, those fans wanted to throw him off his game, so they sparked rumors about him off the field, abusing drugs. But my boy Robbie wasn't gonna let these allegations bring him down. And when he got to the pitch, he made them know that even though he is God, he doesn't show mercy. So, after scoring a penalty, he decided to mock the fans with his celebration. He got down on the floor and acted as if he was snorting a line of cocaine. Liverpool fans were thrilled by his mockery, but the FA, on the other hand, wasn't too happy. So they hit him with a 4-game suspension and the largest fine in Premier League history at the time, $44,000. But I bet you didn't know that subscribing to our channel is totally free of crazy fines. Go ahead, click that subscribe button now, buddy. I told you, it's totally free. Now, Robbie Fowler was fined for trying to turn a football match into a Narcos episode. Just like Kai Kamara got into trouble for trying to turn his celebration into something you could only see on the Hub. Yeah, that Hub. It was back in 2016, and Kamara and the New England Revolution were going up against CF Montreal. It was a very important match, as it was Montreal's last chance to qualify for the MLS playoffs. New England was chillin' cause they were already qualified, but they still weren't gonna let the win slip through their fingers. So they came out dominating from the start, and by the 60th minute, you could tell Impact was fed up, arguing with the refs and being thrown yellow cards. So in the 70th minute, Kamara hits a hard ball past the keeper into the net, and his celebration? Heck, you gotta check it out yourself. Damn, man! Most people make you pay for that type of content. But Kamara blessed everybody with a free trial. Well, the referee gave Kamara a yellow card, and I'm pretty sure his DMs were buzzing that night, with lots of ladies wanting a piece of the action. But hey, at least it makes sense, unlike Vinicius Jr.'s celebration, which had an entire team banned from the stadium. It was back in 2018, and Vinny was still repping his native Flamengo when they went away to Botafogo in the Brazilian Serie A. Flamengo won the match 3-1, thanks to Vini's late goal to seal the game, but he probably wasn't thinking straight when he went to celebrate. Cause what he did next was a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. See, this crybaby celebration brought back some bad memories to Botafogo fans, and it was really painful too. Cause back in 2008, a group of Botafogo players were seen publicly crying after some harsh refereeing decisions in a match they lost, and because of that, they don't joke with any crying gestures. Ever since, opposition players have ridiculed the club via their goal celebrations. So when Vini pulled this up, they decided to deal with the entire club. Flamengo had a match against Boa Vista in the Guanabara Cup final and were all set to use Flamengo's pitch, but the club denied them and banned them from using it. At least they weren't threatening to kick him off a competition like Ronaldo and UEFA. It was the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League round of 16, and Ronaldo was trying to help his Juve team knock out his former rivals Atletico Madrid. The first leg didn't go as planned because they lost 2-0. And for Ronaldo, it was a horror show, cause Juve fans just wouldn't stop mocking him. And even worse, right after they opened the scoring, Atletico coach Diego Simeone had a special message for Ronaldo and his teammates. Ronaldo was determined to get his revenge, and in the second leg, he hit another gear, put on a show, and scored a hat trick to knock Atletico out 3-2. But Ronaldo wasn't finished yet, cause right after hitting his third goal, he remembered the stuff Simeone had done back in Madrid, and he knew right there it was payback time. But all of this drama was watched by UEFA, and those guys didn't take a liking to the show at all. As a result, both of them were fined 28 grand and charged with improper conduct. UEFA even threatened to ban Ronaldo from the quarterfinals, but luckily for him, they dropped the charges. Pretty sure Ronaldo and Simeone won't be doing this move anytime soon. But at least the celebration wasn't as bad as Issa Al-Qasir, cause this dude's celebration was racist. Back in 2020, Issa was literally the best thing that happened to Iran's Persepolis since sliced bread. I mean, this guy was literally on fire, scoring 4 goals in his last 3 matches. And he was coming off another impressive performance during the AFC quarterfinals against Uzbekistan's Pakhtakor, when during that game, Issa scored a goal to help his team pull off a 2-0 win. So naturally, Issa busted out something he's been known for his entire career, his trademark celebration. But it was during this game that people realized what he was really doing. Over the years, people thought he was just making a funny face to become a meme, but it turns out he was actually mocking Asians. Dude was making a slant-eyed gesture to television cameras while playing in the Asian Champions League. What exactly was this guy up to? The AFC dug deep to find out the truth, and, well, they didn't think this celebration was too funny. So right before the Asian Champions League semi-final, the biggest game of Issa's life, the AFC kicked him from the tournament, fined him 10 grand, and suspended him from football for 6 months. But unlike Issa, Teofilo Gutierrez wasn't racist toward anyone. Instead, he decided to steal from the referee to celebrate. So Teo was playing for Sporting CP in the Europa League against Besiktas. It was do or die for Sporting. If they lost the game, they were out of the tournament. But Teo found the back of the net in the 76th minute and totally lost it. The goal wasn't enough for Teo, because what he did next made everyone laugh, even the referee. He went up to the referee, took his vanishing spray, and tried to write a message on the ground. And to make things worse, he failed. The referee found this funny, and then he gave him a yellow card. Now, I know that sounds embarrassing, but football players bring in weapons to the game just to get back at referees? That's just crazy. I mean, refs are becoming endangered species. Now, I know you want to hear more about it, so click this video, man.